I think Ireland will win Pool A. Yeah, I think Scotland will come second. For this one, a bit of an upset. I think South Africa will win the group. So they'll be playing Scotland. And then New Zealand will be second, and they will be playing Ireland. That'll be a big quarter-final. Then on to Pool C. England will top the group. So they'll be quarter-final 1. France second. I think Wales will finish top of Group D, which means they'll be playing France in the quarters. Australia second, they'll be playing England. Okay, result quarter-final 1, that's going to be an England win, because my brother plays for them. South Africa, Scotland, I think South Africa will beat that one. It's a big semi-final, England, South Africa. Wales, France. Oh, I think Wales will win, but that'll be a close game. Ireland, New Zealand, had a couple of close matches recently, but I'm going to go for New Zealand. That is a big game, that would have probably been my final, but I'm going to go with England to win that. Wales, New Zealand, and New Zealand win. I think they'll win that one by quite a bit. That's going to be a big final. Got to predict the score. 24-15. And that should mean that the winners of the Rugby World Cup 2019 will be England.
In Group A, I think Ireland are too strong, but they'll be the winners of that one. I actually believe Scotland will be runners-up in there. It's a tough group, but I think they're the two ones. Group B, I think there's two standouts with New Zealand and South Africa. I actually believe New Zealand will beat South Africa in the pool stage, but we'll later meet again. I think England are too strong at the moment. They're showing why they are world class. I think Argentina will come through that with a good performance. They're getting stronger and stronger each year. I think the Super Rugby helps them playing together for longer. In this, you've obviously got, I think Fiji will give a couple of teams good runs, but I think it's still Australia and Wales. I think Wales will top that group, with Australia coming second. So we'll go, Australia will be there, and then Australia will be here. And then we'll go to the first quarter-final, where I think England once again will show their strength and beat Australia. I think New Zealand will beat Scotland comfortably in that quarter-final. Wales, if they get stronger and stronger, they'll win that game. With South Africa showing their form that they've done over the last 2 years and the strength and depth there. I think England are showing good form at the moment, and I think they will reach the final against a team which I think are probably the strongest, in my opinion, strongest in the world at the moment with physicality. I think that'll be a great final. My heart will say England to win, but my head would say South Africa would win that 25-15 to South Africa.
Can I work back to front? Because I definitely think that would go. And it doesn't matter how they get there, surely, does it? You can just figure out the way we go along from there. So, who we got first? Ireland will win that group, I think. That's this. So for me, I think this is the last game of the group, is it? So I reckon that could be a winner takes all who goes through the quarterfinal. So sorry to any Scotland friends. I think that's quite definitely going to win that. I think these guys are looking pretty sharp at the moment, so I think they'll definitely come through there. England to win that. I think this will be quite an interesting one with France and Argentina. It depends which French team turns up. France to win this one. So last group, can't really look past Australia or Wales for this. I think Wales will come good after the Six Nations And we'll move on to the quarter-final one. That'll be a tough game, I think. England obviously put a fair few points on them a couple of weeks ago. I think it'll be a different Ireland team, but yeah, I can't look past England winning that, to be honest. If they get there, which I think that that'll be a good achievement for Japan, but obviously New Zealand probably up there with favourites of the tournament, so we've got to go with them. That's quite a tasty semi-final. Quarter-final 3. Again, I think that'll be close if France can turn up and play their best rugby. I think Australia haven't been great for the last couple of years, but seem to be coming into a bit of form, so we'll say Australia for that. And I think South Africa will just physically dominate Wales, so I think that will be the 2 semi-finals. Got to back my team. Back England for that, for the win there, and then tough one that. I think South Africa, they look in good form, so I think that'll be our final, and obviously England to win. Score prediction: 18-12 to England.
Okay, first up, I will go with Ireland. World #1 ranked team, I believe, at the moment, so no explanation other than that. Scotland, got to stick up for the home nations. New Zealand probably needs no explanation. Probably favourites to win it. South Africa, the dark horses. It's a big quarter-final. Ireland have to. Can't say other than else. Got to be England. Going for a shock on this one. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about them. Wales, Australia. So moving on. Oh, it's a tough one. That is a tough one. Tough game. I'm gonna go with England and New Zealand. Yeah, going for it. It's my prediction. And the scoreline, I'm gonna go England. They're in a really strong position. Good strength and depth. Could go either way, but got a good feeling.
So I've got to back the boys first off, so I'm going to put them in the final. Yeah, I want to go there. And first, Wales second. I think England's going to play Wales and yeah. I think New Zealand's going to top it. Bit of a shock here. I'm going to go Scotland's going to come first. How does that look for quarterfinals? Tough. And then Australia's going to win here, 100%. Against South Africa. Big game. Played already 3 times this year. And then England's going to win into Wales. New Zealand's going to beat Ireland. England's going to beat New Zealand. No, you want the score? Winner's going to be Australia by 8.
So Pool A, definitely think Ireland's going to win this. They're a very strong team. Japan, I'm going to go with Japan as runners-up. Home nation, very proud country. Got to go New Zealand. New Zealand definitely going to win their pool. South Africa, my mate Kobe, definitely going to help them get through. England, definitely going to. Boys are pumping. Yeah, definitely favourites in my eyes. So a bit of a curveball, I think Argentina. I think they looked pretty good for the most part in the Rugby Championship. I think Wales will top Australia for the top seed. Then Australia, a close second in there. All right, semi-finals. England will beat Australia. Sucks for Japan, but I think the All Blacks will just top them slightly. And now next quarter-final, I think Argentina won't beat Wales. I think Wales will come ahead there and be a tough one, this one, but I think South Africa will just edge Ireland.
I think South Africa will beat Wales. I'm going to go with England. I think England will make the final and they'll score 25-18. 18 to England. Our winner.